And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. It is May 25th, 2021, and we are back. Solo Lyle action. We're going to play some Keyforge on the Crucible. That's right. Chris is on the road for work. And you know what happens when he's out on the road for work. We jump in the Crucible. We play some Keyforge. I know that we didn't get very far in my all-stars of all my SAS climbs thing. I think we're only at deck 3 of 9, and we were on a roll. We haven't played that in like 2 months. I think we ended that at 6 and 1, so I'm still like playing that one AOA deck that's just going nuts. But the call of the tide, the pull of the tide, if you will, is too strong. So I need to jump into the Crucible and check it out. So, full transparency here, I have not played on the Crucible since the last time you saw me play on my All-Star decks on the Crucible. So this is my first time in the Crucible since Dark Tidings has released. So I have not played my decks other than what you've seen on stream with Chris through Tabletop Sim. I've not played on the Crucible. I've not played against other people's Dark Tidings decks. I don't know how the Crucible's handling it these days. I've heard no complaints from anybody, so I'm guessing everything's working great. Besides, we all know that Sky Jedi and team do an amazing job on the Crucible, so I'm assuming everything's going to go flawlessly. I'm excited to sort of see how the decks go. I mean, with all the decks that I've opened so far, and I only have 5, everybody. I only have 5 decks open so far. Me and Chris own 2 displays, right? So we have a display each. But we like to open them on stream with you guys, right? And so we each only have 5 decks open at the time. We're doing a slow drip feed for this. So of the 5 decks that I own right now that we have SAS numbers for them, take it with a grain of salt. We're gonna start a SAS climb for Dark Tidings. So the lowest SAS I have is a 59. That's where we're gonna start. This deck lost to Chris. I forget which deck of his that he played. But we're gonna see how it goes. What up, Rickster in chat says, Dark Tidings on the Crucible is fun. Drew says haven't run into any major bugs yet. And what up, Jupiter? What's going on? Hola. So I think we're pretty pumped to jump in. We'll see. Apologies up front because I haven't played a lot of Dark Tidings. I don't have a lot of reps. There's going to be a lot of card reading, and I think everyone's already used to my non-elite plays. So I guess there's no caveat there. But yeah, I'm going to have to read a lot of cards, figure that out. Jupiter says SAS will take a while to sort. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a few months till we figure out like the interactions with everything, like the combos of cards that are super strong, all that other stuff. Jupiter's range of SAS in his own collection is 54 to 77. I will show you mine in a second. But before that, do I want to do anything? No, I think we're good. I think we might be good. Am I getting a DM on Discord? Let me just minimize that. I don't want to see that right now. Jupiter says my best deck is a 58. Drew says I'm between a 55 and a 76. Okay, I mean that all seems except for Jupiter, who says my best deck's 58, which is a bummer. No. Oh no, your best deck is 58. That's not your highest deck. Okay, your range is 47 to 98. 98. Wow. Rickster stat, not Jupiter stat. Sorry, Rickster. Let's jump over. Let's go to this screen here, and let's get some like tabletopaudio.com going in the background, just to have something in the background there. Let me know if it's too loud or too soft, and then let's talk about my 5 decks that I have opened here. So like I said, the lowest deck I have is a 59, and we're going to start with this deck. It's a Sanctum Star Alliance Untamed. I have a lot of Sanctum and Untamed decks. I only have 1 Fishman. So we are ranging from 59 all the way to, 82. Okay. So we have an 82. That's pretty good. I mean, that beats out like all of my AOA and Coda decks. I never had one in the 80s of those. I have a handful of 80s decks in Worlds Collide. Is this a little too loud here? Let me just bring it down just a hair. Okay. All right. So MD Sing, the most recent. That's what we're gonna start the climb today. I forget what this was about. Although the Hadroth's wall is making me feel like this was the game in which I built the wall against Chris. Alright, and if that is the case, then that's pretty good. Do I need to turn this down just a little bit? Okay. So I built a wall against Chris. What's Dry the River again? Each creature gains while the tide is low, cannot reap. Okay, I think this was like an annoying sort of build the wall kind of deck. I got a bunch of upgrades and Starlines. We're gonna have to just see how this goes. Yeah. It's a weird looking graph over here, everybody. Got like nothing on the recursions, efficiency, and disruption. Look at this, my speed is a negative. Alright. Okay. And then as per usual, since like we haven't played a game in like 2 months on the Crucible, there's probably gonna be like all these like UI changes that I haven't seen in a while. So quick join, normal, casual. We're gonna select MD. Jupiter's saying Teresa's really good. Forget which one that is. I'll have to look really quickly. Okay, we are playing somebody that has Mars in their deck, so they're not playing Dark Tidings. We are gonna go first. We're gonna say GLHF. And then we have to read some cards. Gain amber equal to the armor. We got ready and use a friendly creature with the same power. Each Garpade Way, Bumpbird, Colonia, Reap or so, and Mookling. I'm gonna mulligan this, even though I got the Colonia. Alright. We are gonna start with. So the tide is neutral. I could play a Deepwater Gruen right now. Yeah, let's play Untamed. Let's play Deepwater Gruen. Depending on what happens, oh, there's Teresa. So Teresa may be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbor's houses. Oh yeah, that's right, this card. She may be played as an upgrade instead of a creature with the text. This creature may be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbor's houses. I love it. Logos, we get poked, we get standardized tested, and then plays a pip, so when I reap, I get stunned. Deal 1 damage to a creature for each house represented among creatures in play. So I can play Teresa, and then zap this pip. Static collection rate, I am not sure if this is a good thing or not, but I'm playing against non-Dark Tidings, so this might be okay. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to play Star Alliance. We're going to play Teresa. And I believe because there's 2 houses in play, I can do Zap. Okay, good. Cool. Excellent. End turn. We got another Teresa. And I got an Exhaustion, so it's probably going to be Sanctum next turn. The opponent's playing Sanctum, plays a Grey Rider. Healing Blast to get the Amber Pip, and then Golden Aura to get the Amber Pip as well. This guy cannot live, so I think we're going to Hammergram it. We just picked this up at the end of last turn. Deal 3 damage to a creature and stun it. Yo, what up, Reld? Ready and fight. Okay. Interesting. So we're gonna go Sancteam. I think we're gonna Hammergram this guy. We're gonna bring out General Zalvi and Sargassa. I'll play them on the left here. Heal harm, ready and fight with the creature. I can ready and fight with him and reap with him. Oh, and now this person is... I can reap because it belongs to its neighbor. Excellent. Action. Harm. We'll do this, and then we'll reap. Boom. So now we are saying check. That's 6. And then we'll force this person to say, do they want the chains, the 3 chains to get me off key because of my own static collection array? We're going to Orbital Bombardment. He's going to show me some stuff. How you doing, Reld? How's it going, man? Shows me Mars needs Amber and a Dominator. Oh, Angelo, what up? What up, Akboo? Thank you so much for the resub. I'll spin your wheel in a second. Rel says, what's up? It's my blood pressure from work. I gotta tell you, this last month has been insane. I just feel like everything, like work-wise, like freelance-wise, like it's just like 0 to 60. You know, it was like a year and a half of just like really like, you know, calm waters, and then suddenly it was just like, we're going. All right, so Dominator comes out stunned. This guy did 2 damage. Okay. What we can do is, while the tide is low, this creature cannot reap. So I could do something really annoying there. Reap. Ready and use another friendly creature with the same power. I almost want to... Let's just do it, right? Let's just play Sanctum. When you have Sanctum, you play Sanctum. We are going to play Dry the River. Use a creature to capture a bonus icon with. Let's get it on this guy. And then let's say Circumspect comes out. Who also has a capture icon. We're going to put that on you. And then we're just going to reap. Let's reap it out. We don't even care about the tide right now. Oh, I forgot to apologize, guys, if you hear crazy construction noises. I got guys running concrete saws in my yard, so it's not the most ideal conditions to stream. So hopefully it's not that bad. All right, they take 3. Yeah, they took 3 chains to raise the tide. Uses my own thing against itself. Okay. All right. Well, that's annoying. I think we're gonna take the tide. What is this Shard of Hope? I forget. Friendly creature captures 1 for each friendly shard. Got it. What? Oh, these are all stunned. Stone Cold Stunners. Okay. We might take the tide and bring out some boys. Or do I want to... If I do Star Alliance, all I'm going to do is reap for 1. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going to reap... Oh no. Can only fight? Oh, the tide is low. Interesting. Okay, we'll play this creature to the left. We'll play this creature to the left. We'll play this creature to the left. Or do we want to play that as a... I'll play it as to left. We can fight with this thing, or we can take the tide, capture 2, and then reap. And then he'll have to decide whether he wants to do that again. And raise the tide. Who's gonna capture stuff? Okay, you're gonna capture stuff, and you're gonna reap. Okay, I don't know if that was a good move there. What is Grand Melee? Destroy each creature that does not share a house with at least one of its neighbors. Oh, okay. I think all of my guys share. Nope, this Teresa over here will die. Play that. So I have to put a Star Alliance on the other side. This creature gets +2 power. This creature gets destroyed. Attach Officer's Blaster to this creature's right neighbor. Interesting. They're playing Logos, backup copy on General Salvador. Knowledge is power. Remote access. We're gonna forge a key. We're gonna do crits to the people. And tide is still high for us. Tide is still high, and we can decide to do stuff. Do we play this? Do we play this? We might just play Star Alliance. Yeah, we're gonna play Star Alliance. We're gonna put Officer's Blaster on you. We're gonna reap. We can reap. Let's add a power counter. Great. Now we can start using that for other things. We're gonna reap. And then if he takes the tide, he can capture 2 and then make my keys cost +1 again. So he's chaining himself. This is really interesting to play to play a Dark Tidings deck against a non-Dark Tidings deck. He says picks Logos and says GG and concedes. And disconnected. Okay. All right. We won one. A little anticlimactic. They were like, I don't want to play you anymore. Let's leave. We're going to mark this as a casual win. Boom. We'll mark it in my spreadsheet because we're a nerd. Boom. And we'll say we are 1-0. There. We will change this to say we are 1-0. And we are off to a great start with a 59 SAS deck. All right. While we are, before we get into the next one, we will spin the wheel for Akbu. Thank you so much for the resub. Ooh, man. I'm going to switch over to the fitness screen in a second. I want to see where we're at. A dad joke. So that's Chris. We'll put that in the docket for him. Let's go here really quick because I want to know. Oh, God, 270. All right, yo, Drew, do you want to play a game? That'd be great. Let me do some fitness right now. Let me do some fitness. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to do a little bit here, and then we can start again. Don't know how many of those I'm going to be doing. Woo! All right, so we are down to 250. 250. Update all of my things. Let's cut the music. Let's get tabletop audio back on. Agri says arms are looking tight. Must be all the yard work I'm doing right now. Okay. Okay, Drew, shall I make a game? Would you like to play a game? Let's see. Normal, casual. Start. Drew. The password's crit. C-R-I-T, lowercase. Boom. There he is. Alright. Alright, cool. Sounds good, Drew. Alright. We're gonna go first. All caps, GLHF. You guys will be getting crits for Drew's keys as well. We're not gonna look at what he's playing. Alright, let's see. We got the Ray, we got Teresa, we got Crabman, we got a Gruen, Way the Pixie, the Dredging Druid, and all tied up. So we are going first. We are going first. It's not bad. I'm going to keep it. We're going to start with... Should we start with Teresa or should we start with... We're going to start with Teresa. This is going to be interesting. Star Alliance. Boom. It's going to be Untamed next turn, I believe. Put Way the Pixie on Teresa. It's going to be sweet. Piranha Monkeys. 2 damage to each other creature. This creature gains Skirmish. Fight, gain 1. Holy crap. Interesting. Okay. I think we're still gonna do this. We're gonna do Untamed. I think we're going to raise the tide. Okay. Then we're gonna play a Druid there. Then we're gonna play this upgrade here. Reap there. And we'll play this here, and we'll play this here. Boom. Done. Refill the hand. Now the Piranha Monkeys can go into the Deepwater Druid with Skirmish and then destroy everybody else. With that crazy AoE. Piranha Monkeys with Skirmish is nuts. But decides to play Logo. Static Charge. You start your turn, deal 2 damage to this creature and its neighbors. Information exchange. Okay. Static Charge goes off. Kills my people. Let my people go. Destroy each creature that does not share a house with at least one of its neighbors. So we can kill the Piranha Monkeys. Like Urian and Hadrot's Wall. Or... yeah, let's do that. Let's play Sanctum. We're going to play the Grand Melee. We're going to play the Wall. Each flank creature gets real strong. At the start of his turn, do 2 damage. So, to each of its neighbors. And we're going to put him on the right there. He's got a capture. We'll put capture on him. Okay. What's Drew going to do? Static Charge over here is real something else. Okay. Drew took the tide. Took 3 chains. Plays a Sea Urchin, so he steals 1. Steals 2. My bad. Hobnobber, Omni. If your opponent has exactly one, steal it. And a Secret Needle. Okay. This guy's so annoying. Okay. I have exactly one. Could start trying to destroy my own Gruin. I really don't like Static Collection Array, man. What do we want to do? If we put something over here, this guy's going to slowly die. If we put stuff over here, whoever I put over there is going to slowly die as well. So it's so interesting how to do this. I think we're gonna play Starlines. I think we need to start getting stuff in the hand. We're gonna put you next to you, and then we're gonna do this next to them, and then this next to them. I think we're gonna discard this. I don't really like it. If he calls Logos, I get to steal one. What did I pick up? I got Scott. Away team. Put each upgrade on away teams. Oh, interesting. Okay. Shield you later. Maybe plate is an upgrade. This creature gets +2 armor. Okay, well that... I can put that next to somebody, next to the Gruin. What is this? My Liobe. While tied as high, my Liobe gets skirmish. Before fighting range, the creature fights each of that creature's neighbors, and the other one is the youngest bear. Reap, you may fight with one of the youngest bear's neighbors. This is really nice synergy. He also has 6, and he's calling check. So, what do we want to do about the fact that he just called check? Can we do anything? We can call... No, we have an Untamed out there. We can't call something. Oof. We can Persistence Hunting and exhaust his Shadow Boys. And then throw this guy into Miyobi. Throw this guy into Miyobi. And play Colonia. Maybe that's what I do. This seems a little weird. Okay, we're gonna go Untamed. Choose a house. I'm gonna choose Shadows. I'm gonna exhaust you. We'll play a Colonia to the right. We're gonna use you to fight. There's nothing I could have done about... I don't think there was anything I could have done about his forge. So they will forge. Crits for the people. Alright, Armor Drum comes out. Fight Steel 2. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Plays P.I. Swevin. Or even if the tide is high, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Ugh, that's annoying. is very annoying. And then plays a hydro cataloger. After a player raises its tide, they archive the top card of their deck. Okay. We got things to do. PI Swervin sucks. Hobnobber sucks. Armadrone sucks. So how do I get rid of that stuff? We can raise a tide. We can dry the river. We can reap with this guy or throw him into something. We can use Teresa because part of Sanctum, but can kill the PI. I can kill the PI with you. I could suicide myself into you. And then fight the Hobnobber with you. I think I'm gonna need to start to control stuff. We're gonna do Sanctum. Do I raise the tide? Okay, we're gonna fight. Get rid of you. We're gonna suicide into you. I don't like you. And then we're going to play this, and we're going to throw it on you, and then we're going to this action and harm and play this. I'm gonna kill the Hobnobber. Okay. Oh, we could have raised the tide. My bad. Forgot to raise the tide. Okay, Drew's choosing shadows. Sorry, I was lost in thought there. Does 1 to Colonia or Chelonia. Plays a Hornswoggle. Gets an Amber Pimp. What's Hornswoggle? Use an enemy artifact as if it were yours. Doesn't matter. Walk the plank. Opponent has no amber, deal 4 damage to a creature. Otherwise steal 1. I believe he steals 1. Discards Monty Bank. Use a Sea Urchin to reap. Which shouldn't have happened because I should have taken Tide. Okay. We can take the Tide, bring out 2 guys, get $2 from Colonia. Or we could perhaps start to do something here. So I can play $2 and use Teresa to throw into somebody. But then, yeah, no, that's stupid. It's 2 damage. He would die. Scott, away team. Shield you later. I could put shield you later on Teresa. Throw him into the bear. Into the bear. I mean, that would get more stuff on the board, right? Okay, Star Alliance. We're gonna put shield you later. No, we should put that on away team, I think. Yeah, Teresa might not be long for this world. Okay, yep. You get, there you go. Oh crap, when the tide is high. I should really have gotten the tide here. My bad. Yeah. Reap, and let's kill the bear. I should have had one more amber. So, misplays to this game. I definitely should have had one more amber because I should have raised the tide before I played my first creature for Colonia. And you should have -1 amber because I should have raised the tide the time before. Well, you know, he could have raised the tide himself, I guess. Ooh, I archived a doorstep from the Hydro Cataloger. That's perfect. Reap gain 1, the fittest. Interesting. Sir Bever has got 1 power, 5 taunt. Alright, he takes the tide and archives a card. It's a lot of tide getting right now. Plays a sea urchin, steals 2. Very annoying. We're gonna have to put out Sargassa and capture 2, I think. Yeah. I don't have any other way of getting... Well, I could doorstep him. Yeah, I'm gonna doorstep him. Absolutely. Hydro Cataloger, Sea Urchin scooped. Seeker Needles, my dude. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we are about to step up to the streets right now. So, Scott, if Scott reaps, I could also use King Can. Nope, just kidding. He's dead. Okay, we're gonna get Sanctum. And yes, we're gonna grab that. We're gonna doorstep you. Do I need to take the tide? I can gain 3 amber if I take the tide. Okay, we're going to play him first and then take the tide, right? Yes. Okay. We are going to play doorstep first, then play you, then take the tide. Okay, yep. Play doorstep first. Relay control, captures 2. Okay. We're gonna play you to the right. Oh. Now we're gonna take the tide. We're gonna capture on you. Then we're going to put General Salvador out and then Sir Bever. Maybe just put Sir Bever out and then General Salvador. Okay, cool. We'll see what happens here. Now we have 4 chains. It's rough, man. A lot of chaining. Badge Magus. Deploy, ready and fight with each when you fight. Okay. Unity or Discord. Return up to 2 friendly creatures and each upgrade attached to them to their owner's hands. Zap. I can zap for 1, 2, 3, 4. Zap for 4. Fittest, Way of the Pixie. And Reap or Sow. Ready and Reap. Or give 3+1 counters to creatures distributed as you choose. Interesting. All tied up. He took the tide. He's also going to archive a card. I love this Hydro Cataloger. It's really great, guys. Yep, uses to capture on a sea urchin. Plays his own Chelonia. It's an evil twin version. After you play another creature, if the tide is high, your opponent loses one. Which happens to me because he plays Old Patty. Reap, discard the bottom card of your opponent's deck or the bottom 3 cards instead of the tide is high. Destroy a creature that shares a house with one of the discarded cards. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, that's great. Reaper Cell gets power counters. It's starting to get real bad. So we have 1, 2, 3. We can do 4 damage to somebody. We can kill the Colonia. Can't do anything to Old Patty, who's got 7 power. We can destroy you with this or this. We can zap you. We can throw you into you, or you into you, leaving him. It's actually interesting. Your tide is high already. Buck. Use a friendly non-Starlines creature. Oh, I can use somebody else. Use General Salvador. Maybe I'll do that. Use Starlines here. And we're gonna... no, please. I'm gonna zap you. Tide is low, so I don't think I can actually do anything with you. So what I'm gonna do is... destroy you, and then I'm going to use a friendly non-Starlands creature. Play this action. Fight you. And I could take to reap one, but that's not worth, is it? End turn. My own Dry the River, man. What do we get? Officer's Blaster, Techno Babble. Summon a creature in each of its neighbors that shares a house. Put this on Chelonia. Reap, get 2. The fittest. Ready and reap. I'd have to take the tide though if I want to do that. Plays Early Birds. Ready each Shadows creature. Okay. I do like that card, Early Birds, as a counter to Unfathomable. Walk the plank. Okay, now he's got 8. There's nothing I can do about this. I don't really have ways to steal. Although if I call Untamed right now, I will steal 1. If I call Untamed, I will steal 1. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Actually, I could just get the tide, reap 3 times, capture 2. I can only grab 2, can I? What a bummer. Okay. Sanctum, no. I think we're gonna take the tide, which means we're gonna capture on you. We're going to play this card. We're going to deploy right of you. And then we're going to just reap, reap, reap. What did we pick up in the archive? Grand Melee, okay. Which means that Badge Magus would die. And Officer Kincan would die too. It's the best that we could do, man. He's gonna forge another one. It's gonna forge another one, everybody. Like, we just don't have amber mitigation here. It's really tough. And Sargassa is a blessing and a curse, right? He's gonna take his archives, man. Oh. Tide warp. At the start of your turn, if the tide is high, the opponent raises the tide. Otherwise, you raise the tide. Oh my god. So crazy. At the start of your turn, if the tide is high, your opponent raises the tide. Otherwise, you raise the tide. Oh my gosh. That's so interesting. What an interesting artifact. I love that. Bilge Warden. New stuff. Play Reap if the tide is high, your opponent raises the tide. Otherwise, you raise the tide. Oh my gosh. He captures 2 because my stupid guy. And Steel Heart. Deal damage to an enemy creature equal to the number of cards you have played this turn, including this one. So that's 3 damage. Destroys a away team, and I archive something. Shield you later. Oh, the static charge. Ooh, okay, okay. Did 2 damage here, took the shields away. What are we gonna do? We can ready and reap 3 power counters. Fittest and that. We're gonna have to take the tide to reap. I could stun these 2. Play this blaster on you. And suicide you into, I guess suicide you into you. Yeah. It doesn't really matter if I'm stunning both of you. Stun both of you. Oh, then I give you this. And then I could kill one of you. Let's do that. Star Alliance. Oh yeah, it's a shield you later. Do I want that? No, not right now. Let's do this. I'm gonna stun both of you. Oh, do I want to just kill you though? Destroyed. Right. Let's get rid of you. And then shall I put the blaster on you? Blaster on you, that's really funny. +2 power. Okay, we'll put it on you. Man, my stupid little guy, dude. I almost want him to die. Although, it's rough. He's the only thing I have that helps me. I'm just chaining myself every time I want to do it. Ugh, Eddie. Eddie. My keys cost 8. Another static charge. Ugh. Brutal. Brutal. I wish I used the, Oh, but we do get a forge key. So we forged 1 key. So it wasn't a blowout. Now we have to think about what we're doing here, because we have the tide. Okay, great. We can Bumblebird and Spore Dude Because if we just reap, doesn't even matter. Eddie's annoying though. I want to kill Eddie. How can I kill Eddie? Ready and reap. Who do I want to be able to reap? Okay, I think we're just going to set up. We're going to have to do a setup turn. Okay, we'll take it. We will put out the Bumblebird. I don't think it matters. To the right. Then we will play. Games more vision pumps. Can I remove? Oh, that's interesting. I can ready and reap him. Oh, I could put. Ooh, I could put stuff on him. That's actually really cool. Okay. I think we're gonna play Spore Gorger over here. And then we're gonna put. We'll put Reap on him. We'll also put 3 counters on this dude. And then we'll play the Fittest. We get real beefy. And hope for the best. Bill, what's up? It says, how's the DT games going so far? Any crazy decks cracked? So this is only my second game, and I'm playing against Drew, Drew81, who's playing me against an Evil Twin deck, which is pretty cool because I have yet to see those Evil Twin cards. In the first game, we played against non-DT. It was my very first a Dark Tidings versus non-Dark Tidings game, and they conceded halfway through because I was just too good. Yeah, but this deck that Drew's got over here is so interesting. I love this card, Tide Warp, man. At the start of your turn, if the tide is high, your opponent raises the tide. Otherwise, you raise the tide. And then also with Hydro Cataloger, after a player raises the tide, they archive the top card of their deck. Well, Bill says, don't forget Spore Gorger hits your own creatures too. Oh, right. I need to do a 3 damage AoE, so I don't mind if Bumblebird dies. You have armor, you have armor, you have armor. And then you will die at the end, but then your blaster will go over here. But then but then this will go over there. Oh, no. He's got 8. Okay, yeah. Everything will survive. Everything will survive. I can also play Grand Melee. Oh, wait, no, these are the same. It just looks different. Oh, I can just Hammergram, dude. Just Hammergram that guy too. Let's walk on the plank. This guy. So he died. Officer's Blaster goes here. Now this guy with the static charge will never die. It's 4 damage to this boy. He's at check. Oh no, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to raise the tide. I'm gonna have to raise the tide just to capture. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise the tide just to capture. Okay. Oof, and he stole another. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to raise the tide just to capture 2 with Sargaza. It's the only thing I have that's. Ugh. What can I do? I can raise the tide, capture 2 on this boy. I could reap with him, do a 3 damage AoE. So I'll get 1, 2, and play Deepwater 3, 4. Capture 2 and get 4. It's not bad. Otherwise, what am I doing? I'm just, yeah. I think we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna go Untamed. Do we raise the tide now? Yeah, right? We raise the tide. Okay. You're gonna get the 2. We're gonna reap. Do you remove... Do you wish to remove all? No, I only want to remove... No. Wait. Oh. Boo. My only choices were remove all, or I guess remove none? Thought I could remove some. Oh, you may remove each. Damn it. Okay. What a bummer. Okay. I guess we're just reaping with you. And we'll put you over here. It's all or nothing. What a bummer, dude. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, this dude's such a blessing and a curse, man. He's rough. Alright, Shadow's coming out. Plays a sea urchin, another one. Alright, now my grand melees really suck. They only kill my Deepwater Groom, which I wanted to put on the right, but I clicked left because I was all annoyed. He says, crap, forgot my alpha card. Yeah, I think he got me. Because even if I take the tide, I can only capture 2. And there's nothing I have that can help me. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Yeah, I'll kill my own dudes if I do that. Let's play Sanctum. No. We are going to... Let's hammergram somebody. We are going to destroy somebody. Boom. We're going to fight you. We are going to grand melee for fun. We're going to grand melee for fun. We're going to grab the tide. We're going to put more on this guy. We're going to reap. We're going to reap. And we're going to call it a day. GG's. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta say, Drew pretty much had control of that whole game. Yeah, my deck can't compete with that. I have such limited amber control. And Drew said he had a key frog in hand, was ready to get out. Drew's deck is really cool. So once this is an evil twin deck. So this is the first evil twin deck that I've got to play against, which is really, really cool. And he's got a lot of awesome cards there. Oh, no wonder you have all of these cards I kept seeing. I knew you had a bunch of static charges. That was really annoying. And you had 2 sea urchins, and you were able to get those again. But I gotta tell you, the cool stuff here for me was Tide Warp. That's the first time I really saw that. The Hydro Cataloger, love it. I really love it. P.I. Sweven's almost like, or Bilge Warden, I think, is another card that you can reap and like gain the Tide. It's so interesting, these things. Always great to see an Eddy in a deck. The Static Charge was super annoying. Walk the Planks, Secret Needles were super annoying, but like not, you could deal with them. The Sea Urchins were actually pretty rough. To when you raise the Tide and you can get you can grab 2. The All Tied Ups, again, you can also get the Tide. I have very few cards in my deck that actually let me turn the Tide without paying the chains. And I also didn't have much amber mitigation, and my board clears are kind of limited to that Spore Gorger and the Grand Melees, but you have to set up your board in a certain way to get those off. So my deck isn't the strongest against a deck that seems to move a lot faster. This seemed a lot faster. There's a lot of good answers in this deck too, and a lot of good Tide control. So this looks like a really good against Dark Tidings deck. Yeah. Drew says, I really want to put the do 2 damage to neighbor's card next time. Yeah, and I gotta tell you, this is my only amber mitigation, really. Sargasso. This and that stupid... no, I don't even have that in this deck. So Sargasso is really rough because after you raise a Tide, the creature they control captures 2, but it works for your opponent as well. And with Drew's ability to switch the Tide much more frequently than me, and almost for free, where I have to pay for it, this actually works less in my favor than in Drew's favor. Yeah, exactly, Drew. Yeah. So I thought it was super interesting. Great game. I love seeing all the Evil Twin stuff. I definitely want to open up an Evil Twin. At some point, I need to open up an Evil Twin. So there's a loss right there. Let me put that in my spreadsheet as well. I'm going to take a really quick bio break. I'm going to come back, do some fitness. And then we are going to continue on, play another game. All right, be right back. All right, it suddenly got real quiet in my house, and I was like, what the heck is going on? The construction crew are on lunch break. All right, so I'm going to pause this music here. We're going to go to this screen over here. We're going to do some... We lost the game, so we got to do some fitness. We got to do some fitness. Alright, that's another 20 in the bank. Alright. Yo, what up, Dark Black? What's going on? Alright, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's jump back over here. Alright, so far today, 1-1. We lost to a rando person, and then we won against a rando person, and we lost against somebody from the camp. We're going to jump back in, see how well we do next. Drew says, I was hoping to get the evil twin old Patty to reap. Haven't been able to do that yet. Yeah, because nobody wants to keep him on the board. Bill said he'd play, in case you missed that. I did. Oh, Bill, yes. If you're still there, I will start a game. Password is crit, all lowercase. Thanks, Drew. I did miss that. How do you spell sing? There you go. Cool. I like it. I like it. I much prefer to play people in the camp. There he is. All right. Let's do it. Bill's going first. TLHF. Okay. We got that. We got that. So this is probably my favorite card in my deck here, Teresa. Interesting. I mean, I want to keep these two. I don't want to keep this so early. Let's mulligan it. Let's see if we can get something. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can work with this. I can work with this. This is an interesting choice. Boom, boom, into this. I'm waiting for this combo. How do we know it's an evil twin deck? Oh, because the card... oh, look at this. I think that looks like Sky Jedi's work. Okay. Comes in with the Chelonia. Okay. Ooh, this is great. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Sanctum. We are going to... ready and fight... and then ready and fight. Oh, this is beautiful. We're going to play this. We're going to play this. We're going to play this. We're going to harm. We're going to use him to pop the elusive. Then we're going to use them to destroy and then get hit with the armor there. Boom. Oh, baby. Turn 2. Fight with 2 creatures. Get out of here. Alright, comes out with the Bumblebird. Look at that. He had the combos. Plays Assert Dominance. For the main of the turn, a friendly creature gains Skirmish. Okay. Uses it on Bumblebird. Okay. What's Genetic Drift? Oh, give a creature +1 counter. You then. Oh, okay. All right. It made it strong. I could raise the tide. I could make a thing. I could do 2 damage to this boy. I could do 3 damage to him. I guess I can. If I put Kakar out, I can do 3 damage to him. 2, 3. That's pretty great. Let's do that. Let's put Kakar out on the left, and then we'll play this. Boom, boom, boom. Call it a day. Oof. Okay. we got big boy Sargasso, and part of me feels like I just don't even want to bother bringing him out. What would happen if we don't bring out Sargasso? Okay. Oh, what is this? Strong Unfath. Flame Gill Enforcer. After your opponent raises a tide in Rage, action steal 1. And then the Zealot, after you raise a tide, capture 2. After your opponent raises the tide, move 2 from to this common supply. Ooh. Wow. Ready and use a friendly non-Aquan creature. Oh my gosh. I can only hammergram you. I can hammergram you. Like put out the wall to throw you into you. After you raise the tide, capture 2. After you put no, the zealot's worse, right? Oh my gosh, it's so hard to tell. Okay, we're gonna go Sanctum. We fight with this guy. We can't actually do that. So I think we're gonna bring out Hadrot's Wall. We can suicide him into that. We can put him into that. We can't ram that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna kill this thing. And get rid of this thing. We get rid of that thing. And then we're going to... Do we bring this stupid guy out? We almost want to do that. Wait, why? Why did he just die? Wait a minute, what? Why did Jenner... Why did my general die? Oh, okay. Got it. Do we bring out Sargaza? God damn it. I'm going to discard Sargaza. I freaking hate him. We're trying something new, guys. Marshal Ur and General Salvador. Okay, and Shield of Justice. Okay. So Tide is on your side. Tide is high. Yep, gain 1. Otherwise, raise the tide. Don't really need the tide right now. But what else am I gonna do? I can do that. Bring out Teresa. Put out. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do Technobabble, and we're gonna bring out Teresa, and we're just gonna reap with you. So I can bring this guy out and ready and reap. The 3 creatures with discard pile on top of your deck. So I can get... Okay. That's interesting. Get up to. Okay. Ooh, it's getting interesting here now. Your opponent loses amber equal to your in circumstance armor. So this guy's got to go, man. That guy got to go. We are going to play Untamed, I think. I think we're going to raise the tide. Yeah, because I can ready and reap. And I can put more guys back up. Okay, we do that. We are going to put guess we want to like put Mookling somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna play you to the right, and then we're gonna put this on you, and then we're gonna reap with you. Reap with you. I can get another 2 here, or I can get 2 creatures. Or I can get Badge Magus again, but I almost want to do this. Ready and Reap. You can get another 2. And turn. Combos. Oh, Maelstrom. Put each creature on top of his owner's deck in a random order, gain 2 chains. Okay. Flame Gill comes back out. We're gonna forge a key. Okay. Things got cray. But we're gonna play Star Alliance now. So, we hate static collection array, right? We hate it. We're gonna play King Can. Shield you later. Teresa out. I think we're gonna put Shield you later on Teresa. Teresa, we're gonna play this on you. I think we're gonna throw away Static Collection Array. I hate that card. Alright, he Kez Untamed. I am able to steal 1. He plays Ritual of Balance. If I have 6 or more, he gets to steal 1, and then he puts the Way of Pixie on this boy and the Instrument Sign. So Skirmish, Fight gain 1, and Reap gain 1 on the Enforcer. Okay. We can play Grand Melee and kill this thing, which is probably what we should do. Otherwise, yeah, and then put this guy here and then Reap. Yeah, we're gonna play Sanctum. We're gonna play Grand Melee. I'm gonna put this to the right, which lets us Reap with this thing. Okay, he plays Staunch Knight, General Zalvador, all these guys are coming back out. Yep, raises the tide. I don't think anything of my is tide related right now. I don't think anything of his is tide related right now. But Circumspect comes out again, so he needs to die. He definitely needs to die, and he can die. He most definitely can die. I can throw Kincannon to him. I can throw Kincannon to him. I'm going to take... so he's 4 power and 3. He'll have 1 damage left if I put Kakar next to him. Yeah. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything right now. So I think we are going to play Starlines. We need to think about some stuff. I think this guy needs to die. What's the best way I can make him die? If I put him into him, he only takes 1 damage. Actually pretty good. Having this guy be able to... It's a little bit annoying. I take 3. Yo, what up, Zach? So 6 power can? Yeah, baby. That's how we do. That's how we do. You know what? I am gonna kill this. You know what? This guy's buff, dude. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Okay. You know what? No, I'm just gonna re-put this dude. And we're gonna put Kakar over here, and this guy's gonna be like 1 damage away from dying, but then he can't get fought. And then we're going to give Running Reap. You can do that. I like protecting a Teresa. Maybe I'll put Teresa over there on the other side. And then poor Scotty's going to probably die. We'll put him on the side there. Just in case I need to play Grand Melee. If we play Grand Melee, only Sir Bever dies. Okay. Yeah. Every time I play, Zach, I think too hard. I think too hard, and then I still don't make good plays. So that's a problem. Yeah, that's right, Drew. I like to think that like I'm on the upper levels of a casual player. You know what I mean? Like I can't quite break that barrier into a low level competitive player. That's where I fancy myself. That's the Mortivus tier, which is where I live. Listen, it's fun on our tier, okay? It's fun. It's exactly, Drew. It's the best spot to be. It's the best spot to be. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. We finally got Bill thinking. Bill usually plays fast turns against me. He's always prepared for what I'm doing. But if we got him thinking, I think we're doing something good. Next turn is either Star Alliance or Untamed. I might just respect the Reap that across the board, but then we have some really cool things that we can do if I want to exhaust all of his Sanctum. Get out a crab. Takes the Tide. No, he doesn't take the... He already had the Tide, didn't he? Oh, no, he had Ritual Balance. Forgot. He stole one there. Plays Waste Not. Oh, I love this card. Destroy a friendly creature, draw cards equal to half that creature's power. So he destroys the Staunch Knight, which is great because it had +2 power on the flank. Draws 3 cards. Plays the Youngest Bear. Puts Way of the Pixie on the General. YB come out. Young Blood. Alright. 5 Ambler to 5 Ambler. You may fight with one of Young Bear's neighbors. Okay. I might exhaust you boys. Or do I just want to reap? Reap, 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 reap. You can get 4 amber, but then I don't do anything. It's getting 1, 2, 3. I can 5 amber. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get 5 amber and not do anything, or I can get 2 amber and exhaust his things, buff up my dudes, make his keys cost more, and bring out a druid. It's probably better to do it that way. If I have 6 or more, okay. Then we have 7. He's gonna bring me down to 6, and then he probably has a way to do it. I have 4 power with this guy. I could reap with him, and then do what? Can I? Can't. Oh, I could lose a power counter? No, I can gain a power counter with that. Oof, 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 oof. Very interesting choices. Okay, I think we're going Untamed. This might be wrong, everybody. So we're gonna exhaust our own Sir Bever. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, we're not. Enemy creature. Perfect. Okay, great. We're gonna bring out a Moogling on the side. He's gonna get +2 power from the Hadrot's Wall. We're gonna put a Druid on the other side, protected by this, and he gets pumped up. And then we're gonna put the Fittest out and get everybody buffed up. And too bad we can't use Teresa. End turn. Oh, should I have just played Star Alliance? Should I just went hard in the paint? Orpheal sees chosen something new for me. While tide is high, Orpheal sees chosen gains skirmish and fight gain 2. I like that. Ooh, and then the bulwark next to it with the assault 2. Oof, and another one of these guys. Okay, okay. Captures on Young Bear. Please let me forge. Please let me forge. Please let me forge. Bill, what are you doing? 3 cards in hand. He's got something up his sleeve. Youngest Bear needs to die. Yes, absolutely. Because being able to activate his Sanctum Boys. Okay. Epic quest. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, we're gonna forge a key. Okay. We're gonna forge the key. We could doorstep him, dude. We could doorstep him and grand melee him. If I grand melee, Bever dies, Drudging Druid dies, and Mookling dies. Mookling, I want to keep alive. That would be silly. We can doorstep him. We can put out the Circumspect. And then destroy with the Teresa's. We'll kill the youngest bear with Bever. And then kill... I think that's what we're going to do. This guy has got to die too. Okay. Okay. Sanctum. Alright, we're going to doorstep you. Then we're going to fight Young Bear. Then, what does this have? He's got the shields. So we're going to fight you. And we're going to reap. And we're going to discard Grand Melee. Yeah. And then we're going to put Urian on the left, who has got a capture icon, who's going to go to... Who doesn't he care really about? I'm going to put it on Kakar. Okay. Alright, he's got 4 knights in the archives. Calls Unfathomable, so I get to steal one with King Can, with my buff Mr. King Can. King Can's basically Professor Hulk right now, dude. Oh, Storm Surge. I hate Storm Surge so much. He's got an evil twin co-op out here. Alright, so I got hit with the co-op. He captures 1. You cannot play more than 1 card of each type each turn. Fight, reap, discard any number of cards from your hand. For each card discarded this way, deal 2 damage to an enemy. This is ridiculous. I already hated the original co-op. Wait, it just affects him. It hurts him. What? Oh, you cannot play more than 1 card of each. Oh. Okay, but he has a way to do, like, okay, discard and do damage. Got it. Interesting. I was wondering if he was going to whirlpool it over to you. Oh. So what did he do? He played Storm Surge, he played an Evil Co-op, he played Under Pressure. So this guy is listening to David Bowie, and then Discards Horrid Sinnin. Okay. Yeah, he's digging for that epic quest. Yeah. All right. It's my turn, and we're on. Okay. What can we do? If we just call Starry Lines, we're gonna reap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then play these two. So it gets 6, and then I think that's just what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna call Starry Lines. Okay. I don't think we care about you. We are going to play. We're gonna reap. We're going to reap. We're going to reap. We're going to reap. We can reap. And then ready and use another friendly creature with the same power. But we can use Dredging Druid. We're going to reap. Use Dredging Druid to reap. We are going to... Yeah, let's add a power counter. Then we're going to put away team out on the left. And then we can use a friendly non-Star Alliance creature to reap. Wait, this creature cannot ready at all. Okay, we'll play this action. Okay, and we'll just reap with you. And let's see what happens here. Now nothing can ready because of Storm Surge, but yeah, if you can pull off an epic quest, I don't think I've ever seen it done in like games that I've played. I've heard people doing it. Okay, he says GG, I cannot stop that many and I'm one off epic quest. Oh, he's so close. Reaps with the cop. Discards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards to do 10 damage. Oh, I like these Orphean. Wait, Orphean. He has another Orphean, right? Oh, the Maelstrom and the Portal. All right. GG. All right. Boom. We'll add one there. We'll put one up here. We're 2-1 today. We are going to change this. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Well, that was an interesting game. I would have loved it if you could get the epic quest off, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bill. I would have loved to have seen it. I mean, when did epic quest come out? Was that an AOA card back in the day? Or is that a Coda card? It's a Coda card. Oh my gosh, really? I don't think I own a deck with Epic Quest. Bill says, "Oh, all good. I needed that cop earlier for board control and handcrafting." Yeah, it was in Coda and AOA. Ah, right. Yep, that's what we were just talking about, Bill. Like I was like, I've never personally seen it go off, and I'm pretty sure I don't have any decks with it. PJ's also confirming set 1. But that was fun, dude. There was a lot of really interesting things in here. Again, like I only have one deck with Fishman, so to be able to see more cards from that set, like they're scary. Like when you start reading their text, you're like, oh my god, like there were so many things in your deck, Bill, that were high value targets, and it was only because I already established a board of like Sanctum Bros that I was able to do anything about it. But Yeah, there were some really, really scary things that were happening there. I think like you could have comboed like nuts if you could have kept a board. PJ has an Epic Quest Evil Twin deck as well, and got it off. It's 6 nights. Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome. Bill says probably should have kept my second Maelstrom to keep clunking you up after you dropped your board. Yeah, that first the first Maelstrom wasn't that bad for me because I had a handful of Star Lions. But the hand that I picked up immediately after, because it was in the randomized order, I ended up getting 2 cards per house in that hand. So if I had a hand like that before your Maelstrom, then I think you probably would have taken the tempo at least. It was just that I was able to bounce back from that first Maelstrom, but I felt like, okay, I'm in a pretty good position. PJ says it's also got the new Shadows card that lets you archive as many friendly creatures from play as you like. Ooh, Shadows with the archiving. Okay. Should we do a little bit more fitness before we go into the next game here? Let's do more fitness. These are the only times I can actually do fitness, because when I stream with Chris, he's always like pretends that he doesn't see the fitness numbers, and now he's like his total's like way past 500. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. All right, if we can get under 200, that would be great. So there you go. Dark Black says swole. Trying. I've been doing a lot of yard work these days. So you know, that's why. That's one more fit. All right, let's go back at it. Let's put more tabletop audio music in the background. We are 2-1 with this deck. Played 2 people from the camp. How do I like to push up swivel bars? Bill, it's less about using them for proper technique and more that I have really bad wrists. So I've told this story probably a bunch of times over the years, but I've broken both my wrists as a kid multiple times. So this wrist I've broken like 3 times. This wrist I broke like twice. And so now that I get older, man, like they just hurt all the time. So yeah, the perfect push-up thing that I'm using makes it so I don't have to bend my wrist like this. This is what really hurts me, right? When you push your hand like this, like I just get like pain in my wrist. So if I can keep my wrist like this as much as possible, then it feels good. Yeah, it really helps. It really helps. Because like I had to stop doing push-ups on stream until I remembered I had them in the attic. So I actually had them from years ago in a box in the attic with the rest of the junk, and then I went up there and I'm like, oh, I still have these, so I got them. So yeah, perfect. And Angela was saying, dude, I just tilled the soil for a sunflower bed. It's ridiculous how tiring it is. Guys, I've been trying to level my yard and give myself a positive grade away from my foundation. It's like moving dirt is so bad, especially because the area in which I'll get back to Keyforge in a second, but the area in which I'm trying to level out, there's an old locust tree stump there, and there was like 30-foot high bamboo all along my side yard when I first moved in my house. And so like one of the first things I did was chop all the bamboo down. But now it's a war of attrition because the freaking rhizome is like spreading and it won't ever die. And if I don't like every week cut it down, it grows like a foot a week or a foot a day, basically a foot a day. Yeah. So it's one of those things where like now that I'm trying to do all that yard work and like sort of level out my yard, I have to dig out all those bamboo roots. So hard. Yo, what up, is Marty? Says Dark Tidings. Bill says gotta rent the power equipment. Yeah, I know. I know. I've been slowly. I don't know what it is about me. Like I will start with like all the manual tools first, right, and then like tire myself out, and then at the very end be like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this machine. And if I just got the machine from the beginning, then it probably would have not been a problem. But like I have this thing where I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna buy this like cheap axe, you know. Anyway, let us jump back in. We're gonna play our 4th game for the day. Quick join. Looks like we're gonna play some rando person with our Dr. Singh deck. Let's see if we have any biters. Waiting for players. And Shadowner says yard work is very back intensive. It is. My back is, and my lower back is killing me. And I know that because my lower back, like my lower back is killing me, is also because I have a very weak core, right? Or so my doctor tells me, right? I should get more exercise. All right, Tuck 007 will go first. Say GLHF. And then we have to decide. Angela says, "How's the soil? Freaking New Jersey soil is filled with huge rocks." Yeah, I was gonna say it's tough because my soil's like, it's filled with bamboo roots where I'm digging. But I think we're definitely gonna mulligan this. This stinks. This only became okay. Ooh, he takes the tide with a reach advantage, and then calls it a day. Okay. We're gonna play Star Alliance. We're gonna play Kakar and Scotty. And ooh, we should have played that first just to get the Amber Pit, and now we can't because we're gonna stun one of our own creatures. End turn. Okay, they play Teresa, my favorite card in this deck, with Stone Cold Stunner, and an Officer's Blaster, and an Amber Vac. So that is Raise the Tide. This creature gains at the start of your turn. The tide is high, capture 2. So we'll capture 2 at the beginning of the turn. Suddenly gets up to 5 Amber, and plays Make It So. Choose a house, reveal the top card of your deck. If that belongs to that chosen house, draw it and trigger this effect again. Reveals final analysis. Okay, so that's cool. Looks like I'm gonna have the doorstep at some point soon. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. So this guy is a 3 power, but he's got plus 2 power, so he's got 5 overall. Okay. I think we're gonna hammergram it. I hope they haven't gotten UDD or disc. I know he's gonna bring that all back and then get all these. He only got 2 pips from it, but it's really annoying anyway. I could stun him and then unstun my dudes, or I can hammergram him, stun it, bring out something. Okay, I think we're gonna do Sanctum. I think we just need to get going here. We're gonna do that, stun him. We're gonna play Sargaza to the right because I don't really need it behind a thing. And then we're going to ready and fight. Ready and fight. Oh, this guy? Maybe? Yeah. Harm. Okay. We'll just do that. You can choose a creature that has no damage and still gain 1. Oh, okay. Right. Right. It's not a prereq for the beginning part of Heal and Harm, is what Bill's saying. Venator, Altum. After Venator is dealt damage, the tide is low. Exaltum. Okay. How did he... Oh, Decadence. Got it. Got it. Okay. So he is 3 damage away from dying. Okay, I don't need to do anything crazy now. I could stun him. Bring out a Teresa on stun, on exhaust this guy. Or I can play Urian. Yeah, I think that's the best. Let's play Starlines. We're going to remove this creature's stun. We're just going to do that. Stun him. We'll put him here, so now he's part Sanctum. Ooh. I'm like scared about how fast this guy got up to 5, but I'm also surprised that he didn't get up to check at that turn. Because Sargasso, who's on the board, and Doorstep, which is my hand, are my only 2 mitigation cards. Well, I have the Crab, but the Crab, without Hadroth's Wall or without somebody to protect him, it's not that great. This set, it seems like if you can reap, you can take reaps. Oh, what happened there? Final analysis, destroy a creature, yep. Okay, I do like final analysis, it's pretty great. So Theory, Conjecture, Nova Archaeologist, Tide Warp. This is the card Bill played last game. Final analysis, and then PI Sweven. Tide is high, draw 3 cards. That guy can't survive. So now he's at 6. So I can bring Mookling in as a deterrent. Otherwise, I can doorstep him, melee. Directly counter my Bumblebird, dude. Bumblebird never can go off, and it makes me so mad. Now, here's the greed play. I could not play doorstep right now. I could actually just play Mookling, stall him out, and then doorstep him later. But now I'm not going to be able to grab Bumblebird Bumblebird value. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do Untamed. We're going to Bumblebird. We are going to... You know what? We could actually give him... We don't even have to take the Tide. We can give him another Ambler if we have Crabman out. We have Crabman out. This costs 8. We're going to give him another one. And then we're going to Fittest. And this is called flexing. Oh my god. Are we gonna be Greed Town right now? What's a bummer is we're gonna play Doorstep, get an Amber, and then we basically lose the Amber pip from Doorstep itself. I did give him the draw. The Seaboard, reap, draw, deal 2 damage to creature. If this damage destroys that creature, to raise the Tide. Interesting. Okay, Death Quark. Okay. Alright, so he's at 8. I'm at 5. This is great. We're going to now Doorstep. Sanctum. Oh, and we can kill this thing too with the Grand Melee. We're gonna Doorstep. Boom. Is it worth Grand Meleeing right now? Yeah, why not? Boom. We are gonna put Urian. Well, this guy's gonna deploy in the middle. He's going to deploy right there. Who do we want to protect? I think we're going to go on the left side here. We're going to put you on the left, and we're going to put Urian on the left as well. Urian has a capture icon, which we're going to put on Bryn. Maybe we should put it on Brever. I mean, Badge Magus. I wish we could have gotten the check. Is there any way we could have gotten the check there? I don't think so. How's tide warp worded again? At the start of your turn, if the tide is high, your opponent raises the tide. Otherwise, you raise the tide. Okay. The tide is high for me. On his next turn, the tide will be for him. His turn, he's going to be tide for him. Okay. Diplomat. Play, fight, reap for the remainder of the turn. A friendly creature belongs to the house of your choice in addition to its other houses. Then he brings... Oh, there it is, the side collection array. Okay. Biome discovery. So he switches the tide to him. So at the beginning... Wait, at the beginning of his turn, the tide will come to me, right? Yeah. But I can take the tide. If I take the tide, he's just going to take the tide. But what can I do? I can double reap. Get 1, 2, 3. I can get 3 amblers. Is he elusive? I can call Sanctum, fight him with him. So I can engage both of these for a reap. No, I can't reap with them because they're off house, I think. Okay. By the river, all tied up. I think the play is... So I can reap, get 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do it that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna do Untamed. We're gonna put Way of the Pixie on you. We are going to raise the tide. We're going to reap and get 2. Then we're going to ready and reap this guy and get another 2. And we're going to reap with you. And we're going to fight with you? Fight with you? Yeah, we'll clear. Oh, god dang it. Because I took the tide, he took the tide, and then he was able to get the static collection array off. Right? Damn it. Alterous Rostrum. Move 1 from a creature to another creature. Okay. So we are just trading keys here. He brings out Big Shark Man. Does no damage when tide's low. Cornucopia. Decadence. Okay. Okay, Teresa, next to her on badge. Yeah, is pretty amazing. All right, so what do we want to do? We can get 1, 2, 3, 4 Ambler. We can take the tide, fight this guy, which lets me use this guy, fight this guy. He will do no damage. This is ready and fight? Oh yeah, then we put Teresa out too. And then I can use a friendly non-star creature. I can use him to reap. I think this is a good star turn. Okay. We can put our own static collection array out. I'm not sure if that's good. Alright, this guy is going to come out next to Badge Magus. Then we're going to put out a... this guy. Do we want to put static collection array out? Is the question. I think in this game we might want to. Use a friendly star creature. We can use this guy to fight into this guy. But we have to get the tide before we do that. Ready and fight. Ready and fight you. So we do 4. So we do 12 damage. Or, I mean 4 with 6. Let's see. So 13 damage overall on this guy. Soaring artifact is move an amber from a creature to another creature. The Rostam. Is that better than this guy? We can always kill this guy later, right? I don't need the 3 right now. Take the time. Play action. Use a non-Star Alliance creature. Fight into this guy. We're gonna fight to this guy. What's happening now? Fight into this guy. Yep. Okay. We killed Big Bad over there. I think that's it. We have to take some chains for that, though. Grand Melee will kill Badge Magus and my Gruin. It's not the greatest. Why did they take damage? I don't know why they took damage, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. Is that a bug? I don't know. I honestly don't know why they took damage. Okay. What do we want to do now? Grand Melee sucks. We can zap for 1, 2, 3, 4. We can zap for 4 damage. We do that. We can like reap. We can get up to 6. We can put this guy on this guy and go 1, 2, 3. Wow, reap with the Gruin and get 3? I mean, that's kind of nuts. Each enemy creature gains reap, deal 4 damage to this creature. Each enemy creature... Oh, so if I reap, I do 4 damage to myself. So that's not good. You may exalt a friendly non-starring creature if you do reap with it, and then Cornucopia. Okay, so I think this guy's gotta die, Scalia. How does Scalia die? How does he die? I can zap him and then throw Teresa to him. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. That's kind of a bummer about Teresa though. And then reap. I get 2. Man, it's rough. I think I might have to do that. Because otherwise I'm just sacrificing a lot of things. Okay, we're gonna do Starlines. Okay. Okay, now we can reap. Unfortunate. Tide's on my turn. Go to Tide Warp. No, Saurian. Faust. Oof. What does this do again? Bonus keys cost +1. Alright. For each friendly creature with amber on it. So I'm +2 right now, but -1 because of this guy. Persistence hunting. The way I can get 3. Exhaust them all, put this guy on, and then reap for 3. And then my keys will cost 8. I have exactly 8. So he all he has to do, but then this will be stunned, so he can't use it. But he can move 1 from this to that, and then he can get it. Okay, I think that's still my only play. Okay, so Untamed. Tide is high, which is good for me. We're going to put this upgrade on this boy. We're going to reap with him. And then we're going to play Persistence Hunting. We're going to choose Saurian. And exhaust all those boys. Okay. My keys cost 9. I have 9. He just has to activate his rostrum to exalt this guy, and then boom, that's it. Plays Logos though, so he's got something else up his sleeve. The Ruins of Arcanus. Put 4 bucks on Ruins from the common supply. Archive a card. After a player plays their 6th card in a turn, if Ruins is ready, move each amber from Ruins into that player's pool. After a player plays their 6th card in a turn. So this happens for both of us. That is cool. But it's just rough because in Dark Tidings you chain yourself. It's like, can you play 6 cards? Grand Melee is really the worst. Okay. Keys cost 9. We can reap for 3, or we can reap for 1, 2, 3, 4. You can start killing things. This is a 4. I could... Nobody's elusive, right? So if I fight, I'm suiciding. Badge Magus. That sucks. But if I suicide Badge Magus and then suicide these guys, I could also play... Oh no, Grand Melee sucks. What do I do? You get 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play General Salvador. Discard that. Capture 1. I think Dry the River is bad for me. At the start of his turn, he's gonna turn the tide. He doesn't care about the tide. He literally doesn't care about the tide. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is just get rid of cards in the hand and cycle. Okay, Sanctum. I'm gonna reap. 2. I'm gonna reap. I wanna fight. I wanna fight Faust. Do I fight Faust? Yes. I gotta get rid of him. General Zalvi is gonna come out. I think Grand Melee is getting discarded. I think Dry the River is getting discarded as well. If I play Dry the River, he's gonna have low tide next turn, and then he can't reap with his guys unless he chains himself and gets another one. You know what? This could be weird. We're gonna put that on General Zelda. This is gonna be a weird turn. Right here, both of these artifacts, it's like so rough knowing if you should play them. Those 2 cards and that Sargaza Sanctum creature are the ones I have the most trouble with. Alright, so we picked up Dredging Druid, Spore Gorger, Chelonia. Got the away team, the Officer's Blaster, and Hadrot's Wall, so... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Bill, because it's like, I can guarantee more that I can switch the tide to be in my favor because he has an artifact that does that. Under normal circumstances, I have to keep paying for the tide for me, so... I think it might be okay, which is another reason why I thought Static Collection Array was okay for me this game, because he's forcing the tide to be moved. Okay, he's not going to reap anyway. He's well, he had Nobu out. He's playing Logos. He is trying to get that Ruins money, for sure. Man, the Ruins with something like Waste Not, man. Woo! This was in an Untamed deck. Alright, Positron Bolt. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye, King Can. Yeah, dude. The Gruin, man, is phenoms. He changed the tide. He paid for it. Okay. Those get 4 Amber if you accomplish X relics are fun, but you really need both support and good guesswork to pull them off, Zach says. Yeah. Like, this is the first time I've seen this. Like, are there more artifacts like this in other houses? Such a, like, an interesting side game, right? Oh, what happened? Final analysis, right? Yeah, destroy creature, draw a card. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it! He final analysis me. I thought I could do it, but now he's at 11. This is for the final push. Where's my doorstep? I don't have it. I think he's got me. I think he's got me. BD says yes, 1 per house. Oh, that's awesome. I think he got me, guys. That was a good... I need a doorstep. I don't have it. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so close. He took the monies. He took the monies. He final analysis. That was great. Alright. Wow. Untamed. Let's say persistence hunting. Okay, we'll say Starlines. We will take the tide. Boom. We will discard Bumblebird. We will play Chelonia. We will play Spore Gorger. We'll play Dredging Druid. And that's it. GG. Alright. That was cool. We saw some new things. That was a burst at the end. I mean, I didn't even see what was really happening. So, what did he do? He changed the tide. He played Positron Bolt, got a buck. He used Nova Archaeologist to archive a card from a discard pile. He plays Theory of Conjecture to play Unity or Discord, which let him use Octavia to reap, and then plays Theory of Conjecture again, another one. Play the top card of your deck into final analysis. Is that what happened? So he drew 3 cards, I drew 4 cards. Then he played another Positron Bolt. And then because he played 6 cards, he got the 4 Amber. Played another Theory or Conjecture to play Theory or Conjecture. Plays another one. What the heck was that? He had 3 Theory or Conjectures, that's why. Yeah, he top decked a final analysis, I think, because... Yeah, because he used a Theory of Conjecture, and he played the top card of his deck to play final analysis. So he drew another 3 cards, and then got more Logos cards, and was able to get to the Ruins. That is crazy. He top decked into a final analysis. Get at it. Yeah, that is heart of the cards. That's when you trust your deck implicitly. You just like, me and my deck have been through it. You know, we were in the trenches together. And my deck is just reading my mind, just knows what I need. Just knows what I need. Alright, we're gonna leave that game. Well, this deck has now been It's been eliminated. We went 2-2, which is pretty darn good for 59 SAS, everybody. So we are 2-3 overall with this deck because we had lost once to Chris, and we are 2-2 in here. Feeling pretty good about it. Not bad. I mean, it performed a lot better than I thought it would. Again, I think the problems that I have. Bill says he probably knew it was there since he was getting towards the end. Yeah, that's true. And Zach's also saying Keyforge is more Yu-Gi-Oh game than Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. So this deck is interesting. I don't think it's my favorite. It's not like to me, it feels a little grindy. I like that there's combos about battle line placement. It's all about battle line placement with this deck because it's Sanctum and Star, and you want to keep them on the board. I have 2 Grand Melees, which means that I have to keep neighbors together, and I have the Badge Magus, which lets me activate people on the fight command, or fight mechanic, and I also have 2 Teresas in Star Lines, which let me do some house cheating there. So there is some very interesting things here. I think where I have problems is in Amber Mitigation. I have a Doorstep to Heaven here, which is great. But then I have Sargaza, which is hit or miss. And then I have weird artifacts like Dry the River, which I kind of love, but not all the time. It's very situational, along with Static Collection Array, which ends up hurting me more than helping me, I think, in the games that I've played. So, and there's not a lot of Tide cheating in this deck. So against other Dark Tidings decks, it feels much harder to pull off. And if other people have board clears, it's very hard to get set up again. So yeah, I think it's a lot of luck as far as early game draws for me in this deck, and getting my Amber Mitigation when I need it, and not too soon or not too late. So very interesting. I think we might leave it today right there because I gotta go check on the crew and finish up some freelance work. But let's pause this tabletop music audio. Let us go to the fitness screen. Let's do another 20 push-ups right now so we can at least get under 200. How about that? Here we go. We did it. We did it, fam. Whoa. Move that. I don't like moving that. Okay, 190. Excellent. So next time Chris is on, he's going to be like, oh, you liar. You're under 200? It's ridiculous. Bill says I'm ordering the push-up thing now. It really helps. If you intend to do push-ups and you have bad wrists like I do, it changed the game. It changed the game for me. All right, again, thank you so much for joining for me for my first time playing Dark Tidings on the Crucible. It works great. I think there was that one bug where I fought the big shark and I shouldn't have taken damage, and I did, but he did a board clear, so it didn't matter. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. There's only one deck I own in which I had to do the whole choose your enhancement thing. 2 other decks that had enhancements, like auto brought in the enhancements, which are really great. It's awesome seeing the Evil Twins different card backs. Gotta thank Sky Jedi for that. That's awesome. And stay tuned for this week. Chris is on the road for work, and maybe I'll have something special for you on Thursday, or maybe we'll just play some more of this. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Discord and all that stuff. But until then, peace, good gaming. Play some more Keyforge, open some decks. Get on our Discord channel, discord.gg/critcamp. I want to see everyone's Evil Twins decks and all their cool stuff. Omnipusses that for some reason I can't get to open. So, and I think that's it. Peace, good game, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye.